Yo, I'm back with another video. These are the 10 best hiding spots that I could find in Super Mario Odyssey along with the help of my Discord server. Enjoy! Our first spot of the video is actually an add-on to another spot from one of my previous videos. By jumping up from the back of the last room of the Chain Chomp sub area, you can reach this ledge, which is a great spot, but you can actually make it even better by backflipping and wall jumping into the ceiling. It's literally impossible to be seen from below because the camera locks, making this an incredibly OP spot. This next spot could go one of two ways. Either you get found immediately or nobody checks down here and you last until they start getting hints and zone in on your location. I do think there's some great potential here if you use this spot in the right situation. This may just be the first god spot in the history of Lost Kingdom. If you bring a wiggler onto the downward slant of this sign, it makes it just possible to get under this bridge. This spot doesn't look too great at first, but due to wigglers not syncing properly, you can actually only see their head, which means you can't be seen unless someone decides to jump under the bridge. This next spot does require the letter glitch, which I didn't think was allowed, but since Smallet used it recently, I'm taking that as an invitation to use it too. For this spot, you need to bring the letter R down to this girder and then get as close to the corner as you can while still being able to uncapture. If you do it correctly, then you can get on top of the letter, ledge grab, and drop down to land on the bottom section of the R. If you don't already know, you're the only person that can see the R, and on other people's screens you just appear to be floating. I'm not sure how good this spot actually is, but I thought it was really creative and unique. Disclaimer, this first Luncheon Kingdom spot is technically out of bounds. The reason why I'm including it is because you're still clearly visible and there's no clipping required. All you have to do is swim into the slanted part of this wall that fortunately happens to be collisionless. Unfortunately, you can't get any further without sliding off, but this is still definitely a neat find. Our other Luncheon Kingdom spot might seem familiar since we've seen spots like this before. You do have a very solid way to escape down the mountain from here, which could make a big difference. I swear the potential of this volcano is uncapped. This kingdom just keeps on giving. The setup for this spot can be a bit janky, but all you need to do is uncapture and make sure to adjust when necessary because sometimes you'll start sliding. Now yes, this spot is a bit weird, however weird doesn't necessarily mean bad. In fact, I think this spot is actually really good since most people just glance under the bridge to check for Lakitu, meaning you'll most likely be missed. This spot requires you to make a deceivingly precise jump to the top of this flag thingy to trigger a ledge grab. You'll want to aim for the right side of the fan on top to get the ledge grab. Now at this point you may as well just put down your controller because there is no way you're getting out of this spot. I doubt it matters anyway because there's no one that's going to check these flags. By using Pokio momentum to clear this gap, you can climb up the side of this wall to hide below the roof. On paper this spot does sound kind of lame, however as far as I know no one even knows that you can bring the Pokio over here, meaning they have no reason to check this. I specifically chose this wall over the one on the opposite side of the kingdom since they can see from the Painting Island and the Ogre Island if you're on the other side. You could consider this last spot to be out of bounds, but once again I feel like it's fair since you're clearly visible and there's no clip. Just a section of the wall with no collision. Poking into the corner at just the right angle to get the whole Pokio in the wall is fairly precise and will take a few tries, but nothing crazy. Depending on how lenient your rule set is, use this at your own risk. That was all 10 of the best original hiding spots that I could find. I appreciate you sticking around, thanks to everyone who submitted spots, and if you have any cool hiding spots of your own that you'd like to share, my Discord will be in the description. I'd also like to mention that I'm super close to 1K subscribers, which means I'll actually be able to start making money off of these videos, so if you haven't already, please drop me a sub. That's all I've got for now, see you in the next one.